Well, everybody, this is a little itty-bitty tutorial from Big Mama. Julie is doing a mini challenge and a challenge. Now, this is her 6.2 for the year 2024. And she was talking about doing with embroidery thread something special with buttons. And she had mentioned about my video that I had with the crocheted buttons. And that video is not up anymore, and so I wanted to make this really quick one for you. Some of the things I have in front of me here, I have some crocheted buttons, and this is a 4-hole button, and this 4-hole button was done with this DMC number 8. Let me see where my camera is. Right there. Alrighty. That's number 8, and I crocheted that with my old crochet hook. This is a number 12 hook, and you can find on your hooks the number here to let you know the size. And the reason why I like to use a 12, even though it's really tiny, is it's going to go through the holes of your buttons. A size 11 will get in there too. 10 is really pushing it. So I wanted to show you also some different threads that I've used. I use this thicker, it's a number 5 DMC cotton pearl, and I did it on this one and this one, and I probably will not make any more. That's a bit of work to pull that thread up through the holes, and so I will probably not use this thicker one again. And another thing I want to show you is this regular sewing thread that I've used. I did this button, and I hope you can see just exactly how fine that edge of the flower is around it. This one made me about cross-eyed trying to figure out how to grab a hold of the thread and bring it through and count my holes and count the times that I went through. I am not a crocheter, so I don't know all the fancy names for what I'm doing. I'm intuitive on, well, this I think I can do. And so that's how I went after it. This is a bag with 2 holes, and I want to show you that with the 2-hole button that I went in twice as much into the hole as I did with the 4, okay, so that I could get all the way around. So I wanted to show you that you can use a 2-hole button, and so it added the red for the center of my flowers, rather the cream. And I've got a lot of buttons here to use. These bigger ones, you can use a bigger crochet hook then and a thicker thread for these bigger holes in the buttons. And I will not use one of my fancy buttons for this, and because this is good to use in a different project, so I would not use that. My favorite thread to use is this, and the reason why is it's just thicker and longer. Now you can use embroidery floss with it and just keep going with the embroidery floss out. But for me, using the DMC pearlized cotton is just really wonderful to use, and these little ones are really convenient to grab and run. That's a number 8, and this is a number 12. So I hope that I've made sense on something here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do it. And this I take and make a slip knot, and see, I'm watching what I'm doing instead of the the camera. And so I'm going to catch this up in here like this, and I'm going to go ahead and pick me a button. And see, I'm too picky. All right, so I'm just going to go with this one here, and I go in the hole, catch it, bring it back up, and then I catch it again up through there. And then I'm going to chain one. See, I learned that when I did my live, is that's called a chain. So I caught it. I'm going to bring it up, and I'm going to chain one. So I do this usually 3 times in the hole. And then go to the next one. And when I say usually, you know, this is a craft for a junk journal. This is not going to go as a professional thing. And see, I've already cut that. And so when you make a blooper, go back until you find where you didn't have that flaw. And there it is. Check my tension again. Alrighty. There we go. Catching it. Bringing it up and through. And one more time. Okay. Doing it better. I hope you're still with me. And I think that's number 3. Because now I'm not even counting because I already made a blooper and I'm all worried. So I caught it, bring it up through there, and then one more through here. All right, there's 1. And 2. And 3, right? Okay, and then the last hole, catch it, bring it up, and chain it. 1. One more. We can do it. And 2. And then number 3. Up. See, you tried to sneak on me. And that doesn't count. There we go. And up. Okay, so now that's my last one. And I'm back to where I started. So get that little tail out of the way. And now, see these little chains that are up here on the top? I'm going to go into this chain on the back side of the chain. Now you can go the front side of the chain. I don't know why I chose the back, but that's what I did. Catch it. And now I'm going to go 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Okay, then I'm going to go up here to the next one and catch it and bring it up. Come on. Now this one I don't count. I don't know, maybe I should, but I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now you're seeing my little loops. All right, catch the next one. So we're going to go all the way around doing this exact same thing. 1. You guys like to hear me count? Are you guys counting in your head like I just did in mine? Okay, because I think I heard your voices in my head, but it could just be the group that hangs out in there. I think that's 1, 2. This is the reason why I don't crochet. Because now I've lost count. And I may have a petal on my flower that looks wonky. It might look like it was out in nature. Oh, mercy. Wouldn't that be just awful if it actually looked real? Okay. So now where am I at? See, I have to kind of work this around so I can catch that next one. There it is. There is no perfection in what I do. That's 1. And see, that's one of those wonky ones again. where I didn't catch the thread right. There you go. 1, 2, 5. I don't know if I should have like music playing now. See, I don't know how to fast forward or any of that editing stuff that you want. There are people who just really get bored with this type of stuff. And I am not like mesmerizing. And I probably had that way up to where you couldn't see what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you guys counting with me? I feel like we're jump roping, you know, little kids. We've been playing tag at Julie's. Okay. 1. That was real quiet. See the petals? Okay, coming around. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Was that 6? It felt like 6. Okay, so maybe if I sing a song to you, how about that? Like, this old man, he played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He played 6. He played knick-knack with some sticks with a knick-knack paddywhack. 3, 4, 5, 6. Give your dog a bone. Oh my gosh. I have made these for years and not had to teach people how to do it. And so I like making them and putting them as flowers on things. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I did that one right. Okay. See, when you've got a blooper. Okay, it's all twisted up. Okay, 4. Or maybe 5, but we're going to go 4. 5 and 6. Remember, it's nature. We're making organic flowers. They're flawed. The wind beats the petals, and it's 1. I can't finish this sentence because I'm counting. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, you know Big Daddy likes it when I'm doing this because I can't talk his leg off while I'm doing this project, and that gives him a little bit of peace. So, okay, and so then I'm going to, now I got no idea what I'm doing here. I'm telling you right now that I just do what feels good. And so somehow I want to secure that down in here. Now, the smart people out there, you guys are going to want to probably critique me here a little bit. But somewhere in this area, I am going to go in and I'm going to find a way my needle can go in there, or my hook, and I'm going to catch it 1, and then I'm going to come back up in here and I'm going to catch it all the way through, and I'm pulling that tight and I'm pulling it up and out, taking that down and doing that, and there. Now I've got that one and I've got this one, And then I'm going to just take and do a knot and another knot, or a loop-de-loop, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, it's knotted. Now I've got that out there, and there are my petals for my flower. And I just kind of want to adjust that around. And because I'm doing this for you guys, of course the Dog and Pony show is not going to be perfect. And get this needle, and I'm going to take this needle and just kind of like put it in through here. And what I'm wanting to do is take these threads and hide them down further away from where I tied the knot, because I'm going to snip them. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is usually where I take and spit on it, right? That's what every good person would do. So I'm going to pull that thread down. And then I want to get this one down. Okay, don't look. Don't check for my DNA or anything either. This is your flower, all right? And pull that down through there. Got that back. See how I just kind of put that back up in here. And now I'm going to snip this thread. And there's my little flower. Okay, so now you can see what they look like. This one is a little bit more to the perfection side. And this is doing, see now I did 6 in this loop, but here on these petals, I did 3, okay? Here I went in the holes 3 times. This is 6 times. This one I did 6 in each hole. And you can see it totally covers up your button. This was 6 in the hole. Totally covers up the button. Back to 3 in a hole. And this one with the thread, I did 6 in the hole because the thread was so fine. So you can vary it up whatever you want to really give your eyes what they want for your feast of beauty on your cards, or however it is you're going to use them. I found for my granddaughter, I took a hairpin and put in here, just kind of slipped it up in there, and then was able to put the flower, when I French braided her hair, I stuck the flower in like row of flowers in her hair. And it was so pretty with that row of flowers up in her hair with that hairpin. So that is something you can do, you know, with a bobby pin or hairpin also. I hope that this was helpful and that you'll be able to use it on your projects. Thank you for watching. This is Big Mama. Bye-bye.